Well, welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot, and this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. It is a love reading. Mid-July to mid-August-ish is the time frame. We're going to take a look at what the current situation is, what you are leaving, what's coming in, what you don't see, what to look for, challenge, strength, and where it leads to. This is about love in general. I don't sometimes it's about a current love, but usually it's about something coming in or going away. That's the way it ends up. There'll be advice as well. So I'm using Runik Tarot today. Also, I do personal readings. Link to my website's in the description. And let's get started. So what do our Sagittarius need to know for love? July, July 2023. What do our Sagittarians need to know? Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm doing two cards for current situation. Four of Swords and Page of Swords. What you are leaving. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. What's coming in? Three of Swords. Queen of Wands. What you don't see. Nine of Swords. This is going to be tough. I'm not going to lie. What to look for. Judgment. Okay, that's good. Challenge, the Star, and Strength, Eight of Cups. Where this all leads, I'm not going to tell you what the card is. Advice, we'll talk about that. Anything more about the outcome? So Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this kind of does have something to do probably with stability to some degree. I mean, she's all about her home and being stable, and she's got everything she needs. She takes care of her home. She does all the right stuff. Um, it's really odd. You got the current situation is Four of Swords with Page of Swords. And the reason why I'm saying I feel like that's healing, like totally healing. But there was something new that came in the past, and this is what you're leaving. This newness, this new thing, and it was a new opportunity that was very passionate because we've got two aces here. So passion and opportunity because it's a pentacle. It's a shield here, but it's a pentacle. So something new started for you pretty recent past, and it's going away. Like it's going away, which is putting you in a position of Four of Swords healing and Page of Swords kind of taking the bull by the horns and going, I'm gonna figure something out. Like you're trying to figure something out, and she's all about learning. And this one in particular, she takes the biggest sword she can find and she starts learning with that. While it's really hard, she says, why start small? This is what I want, so I'm going to start with this. The Four of Swords is also about watching our pain or our whatever it is we're healing from, we're watching it leave. And then with that Page of Swords, I feel like it's that you're trying to take a hold of something. I'm not sure what this new thing is. I will be honest with you. I'm kind of being a little bit thrown because those are pretty good cards. But it's what's leaving. And I think that it would say that there whatever started that was new is kind of going away. And which has led you kind of into a healing mode, and that would be where you are at right now, a kind of healing about this. kind of struggling with your emotions, but also that page means that you're attacking it, right? You're trying to figure it out and see what's happening. What's coming in is Three of Swords, and you have a lot of swords here, so I will just tell you some of this stuff might just be in your head, and not for everybody, but like, and I don't mean that in any negative sense, but sometimes we overthink, or sometimes we're thinking one way and it's really not, or sometimes when I say in your head, it's like, um, it's thoughts. I mean, the swords are about our thoughts, but the Three of Swords, no matter what, is there is some hurt going on. There's some separation, and it has to do with the energy of this Queen of Wands. So this would be someone who has a lot of energy, male or female, it doesn't really matter. But they're coming in though. I feel like they're coming. I don't think they're causing the hurt. Yeah, I do. I feel like this was a new relationship and it started and you felt like it was going to be really stable and it's really passionate. But the thing is it's leaving and you don't know why. And I think the why is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, I would believe, would be like a third party has come in to this situation and has kind of destroyed this relationship. That's what I'm feeling. Overall, I don't think that's going to be everybody. It also could be, kind of, it could be just you being sad about losing the passion, but I just feel like that's somebody that's kind of messed things up. I don't know that they're actually having a relationship with them. I think it's just someone that you may be thinking that's happening with. I don't know the reality behind that. Like if if you see another person that comes into the person that you're trying to like make a relationship with, sometimes you're unsure if it's a platonic or another love interest or a sex interest or physical interest. What is it? But I feel like that's a physical interest, honestly, because it's the Queen of Wands, and she's about passion. So when I'm doing a love reading, I see that as a physical part. So it's hard because what you don't see is Nine of Swords, and there is a lot of stress happening that maybe you're not completely this situation is stressing you out maybe a lot more than you would like to admit, and I think you just need to watch for that. um, it's not going to take over overall. Excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Oh my gosh. I stifled it. I don't know where that came from. I'm not tired. Um, the Nine of Swords, yeah, I feel like this is not a bad thing. I just don't think you realize how much this has really stressed you out and how much energy you have put into it. And this to me almost feels tired. Like, I'm done. I've been stabbed in the back enough. I'm just done. Anxiety and worrisome and stress can be exhausting. And that's what I feel like this kind of feels like. And I don't think you realize that if you're feeling tired or frustrated, I think it has to do with this situation. And I don't think you realize how much the situation is driving that. So what to watch for though is the Judgment. So this is a feeling of renewal, and it doesn't mean that this is who the renewal is with. I actually don't think so. I think it'll be someone new coming in, but just from the cards and how I feel about it. But what you will feel, what you need to look for, yeah, what you need to look for is looking for that feeling, because there is a renewal happening here. Now this could be with a past person, definitely, but not this person. Not this person that's hurt you. Because realistically they are looking at someone. Is it just looking at it and going, "Ooh, she's sexy," or "He's sexy," or is it is it really something? It could be either or, but sometimes it's hard to tell, right? Because you just don't know. Sometimes Judgment. Yeah, so you're gonna feel like a renewal. No matter what, there's this growth feeling, and you'll go from feeling kind of like wonky to starting to perk up again. And you want to really look for that opportunity. And I think that you will see it. Like, it will make sense when it happens. Either it's somebody, or maybe an outing with friends. There's going to be something that triggers this, and you just want to keep an eye for it, because that's the feeling when you feel kind of like renewed. That's going to be what you kind of want to pay attention to. So just keep that in mind. And your challenge is the star, and that's not easy in a challenge spot, because this is about your hopes. So I feel like maybe your hopes have been really diminished here. I think someone really like this situation was not good. I will tell you that, because if it takes away your hope, and this is a challenge to find your hope again, um, that's kind of worrisome. So I think you have reason to be hopeful because of your outcome. So I'm just going to say that, but I can't. This is what the card is, and this is your challenge, is to find the hope. Because sometimes when we're hurt and it's hard. It's hard because you had this. You had Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands, and it's no longer. And that is like, it's very easy to lose hope when that happens, because you feel like it's all of the things and it ends up being none of the things, or it ends up being the worst possible thing. What your strength is, though, is the Eight of Cups. You're identifying this. That's huge. So you know that you need to walk away. You know that you need to go. The situation is not serving you. The way you're behaving is not serving you. You need to just back off and find something new and go on a new adventure. And this is what this, I mean, I like this card, because when you can identify that, if that is your strength, then you've identified a problem and are doing something about it. So that part to me is huge. And I think that will lead back to getting your hopes back, and your, feeling hopeful again. I really do. I really, really do. Because Nine of Cups is your outcome, and this is reaching desires. This is about your desires. So whatever you really desire is going to be coming in. Now, what I got here, and I gotta say this could be two different things. So there's Justice, Six of Pentacles, and the Strength card. I get this feeling that you're gonna see justice to this person, like something's gonna happen, and you're gonna go, see, that's what happens. You know what I mean? Like whoever he's or she's looking at, you're that goes away, and you're already gone, so they don't have you anymore. So haha. It's kind of like that. And the Six of Pentacles is about that. Like, it's who's giving too much here, and I feel like you're going to see justice there. The other thing that this is all about, you keeping strong. You've stayed strong through this, which will allow you to see this justice thing happen, which in the long run is going to allow you to reach your true desires. And that's the key here. That is the absolute key. Your advice is the Sun. So this is hard because, like, if you're down and out, or if you're frustrated or stressed or all of these things, this is a hard one to use as advice. So it's really easy. Oh, hey, the Sun, be happy, be joyful. Yeah, right. Just going to snap my fingers and I'm going to be joyful now. Well, it doesn't work like that. So it just doesn't. But what it's saying is to find joy. So even if this situation is not a joyful time, look for the joy around you. That's what the advice is, because we can't always, like you say, snap our fingers and just, oh, I'm all happy now. Everything's hunky dory. Healing is healing, and things take time to get over. It doesn't mean you're depressed either, but to really find joy. And if you're having problems with that to begin with this being in your challenge, then this is not an easy card. But to make it a little easier would be to find the joy in other things then. Look for the joy around you that's not necessarily this situation, whether it's your pet or your job or, your kids or your parents or your sisters and brothers or friends or whatever, or reading. I mean, even if it's a project, anything. It's finding the joy in the little things, because that will help you escalate that joy into the bigger things. It's sometimes we need the baby steps. Sometimes we just can't go into joyful mode. But take the baby steps and you'll get there, and that's what this is really about. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I actually really like the reading, and I really like the reading. I'll tell you why. Because your strength is the Eight of Cups. When something is not good and you have the courage to walk away, that says a lot about your character, and that's hard to do, and you're doing it, and I think it's great, and good luck to you, and have a beautiful day. And please, if this resonates, hit the like button or leave a comment. I appreciate all of the wonderful things. So take care. Have a beautiful day.